Welcome to the Gentle PathCast, a quiet space for slow living, gentle productivity, and reclaiming your natural pace. I'm Lila, and each episode invites you to pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. Hello, and welcome back to the Gentle PathCast. I'm really happy you're here. Today we're talking about the beauty of doing less in friendships. Friendships often come with unspoken expectations. We feel like we should send regular texts, plan outings, keep up with updates, and never let too much time pass. In a culture that prizes constant connection, it's easy to think that more is always better. But sometimes, doing less is where friendships feel the most real. A quick check-in can mean more than a long conversation that feels forced. A thoughtful message sent once in a while can hold more weight than daily chatter filled with empty words. And silence between friends doesn't always mean distance. It can mean trust. Friendship doesn't have to be measured by frequency. Instead, it can be measured by depth. Technology has made it possible to always be on. Messages can be answered in seconds, and a lack of response can feel like neglect. Yet, that pressure can drain the natural joy from connection. If friendship becomes another item on the endless to-do list, it loses its softness. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is release the pressure to always be available. When we stop equating love with constant contact, we give ourselves and our friends room to breathe. Doing less doesn't mean doing nothing. It means choosing gestures that carry intention rather than obligation. For example, sending a voice note instead of a string of rushed texts. Sharing an article, song, or photo that make you think of them. Picking up the phone when a friend truly needs to talk. Listening, holding space, and helping untangle what's heavy. Sitting together in silence without needing to fill the space. These small actions often linger far longer than grand gestures. They remind us that friendship is about presence, not performance. My closest friends are scattered around the globe. Sometimes years pass without seeing one another. Yet when we finally reconnect, it feels as if no time has passed at all. We slip right back into comfort and laughter. I may forget birthdays, but when a friend calls and says, "I need your opinion," I show up fully, ready to listen, talk, and help until we find a way through together. For me, that's the heart of friendship. Less about frequency, more about presence. Not every friend will feel comfortable with a slower rhythm. Some may wish for more contact than you can naturally give. When that happens, a little reassurance can make all the difference. Let them know that even if you're not always present in day-to-day, you deeply value the friendship. For example, you can say, "I may not always be in touch, but our friendship is more important to me, and I love that we can always pick up where we left off." If a friend continues to push more than you can honestly give, that's when gentle boundaries matter. Friendships should be mutual and nourishing, not draining. Protecting your energy allows you to stay authentic and keep space for the relationship that truly fits. For a long time, I believed I was simply bad at friendships. I often found myself giving too much, listening endlessly, showing up for others, carrying their stories, while my own needs went unheard. When I eventually asked for support in return, many of those friendships fell away. It left me feeling confused, sad, and convinced that I wasn't good at being a friend. Now that I'm older, I've learned to regulate what I give and to ask for help when I need it. Some friendships still end, but I see them differently. For example, when a friendship with a travel partner in Scandinavia broke down, I tried to talk it out. She didn't want that. So we both went our separate campervan ways. I continued my journey with peace, rather than fretting about what went wrong or tossing and turning at night over what I could have done differently. I realized something simple. If a friendship can't hold space for me to have a bad day, if it only thrives on conditions or perfection, then it isn't the kind of friendship I want in my life. Letting go is no longer a failure. It's freedom. Doing less in friendship is not about neglect. It's about honoring both your energy and theirs. It's recognizing that sometimes the most beautiful thing you can offer is authenticity, not effort. Because when we allow friendships to be simple, they often grow stronger. Less pressure, more ease, less performance, more presence.
If this episode brought you a little calm or clarity, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might like it too. You can find more reflections, blog posts, and gentle inspirations at thegentlepath.life. Or follow along on Instagram or Pinterest at thegentlepath.life. Until next time, take care of your pace.